Yo, 1 2 1 2. It's on. I'm messing with you. Capricorns, what we doing? Capricorn cross watchers. You're welcome. People wanting to know how the Capricorn energy is being applied to your natal chart and your solar chart. Let's go with you. I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars. What else? What else? It's going to be a 4-card draw. I ain't going to hold you long. Pause. What else? What else? What else? If you want to get in contact with me, or you know someone who may benefit from being in contact with me because you like what I do and how I do it here, there'll be a link to my website in the description box, which will enable you to go to my website and arrange an appointment with me via Google Meet. Pause. And we could pick apart your chart, bars, or we could do a tarot reading. It's up to you. If you're uncomfortable being face-to-face with me like what we're doing right now, it's understandable. We can do the whole speakerphone thing. And with that being said, let's get these cards read because the intro is long enough. I'm just keeping it a beam. So, this first card is relative to the situation at hand for the Capricorn energy. Okay. This card right here is representative of the obstacle for the Capricorn energy. 2 major arcanas out. So far, it's heavy, Cap. It's heavy. Now, this card is representative of the action recommended to be taken. Taken. Liam Neeson shit. And this card is reflective of the outcome should that action recommended be taken. Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right, let's get to it. What we got here? What we got here? There's no swords energy out here, and it's probably relative to why I keep clearing my throat. It's going to be challenging to say what I have to say here. So what is it that I have to say here? I see. So there's something relative to the way that you handle your impulses that has become a burden on you. Reason being is because the way that you deal with one person won't work with all people. So when there is it's like when you're being influential, right? It's like a superstar that's been rejected by someone who's not a superstar. Or just being rejected by someone in general. They could be a superstar too. But the fact that you've been rejected because you're a superstar has a type of devastating blow. And I'm getting that this is something that has happened to you. And not for nothing, it has taught you something. It has taught you that if you had better control of your impulses in all encounters and situations, that you would give yourself more of an opportunity for expansion. Because the same way that it's brave to actually tell someone how you feel about them or show someone how you feel about them, it's also brave to hold that back just for the sake of, not throwing yourself on people. Because I'm getting that this Leo energy associated with the Strength card is like you could do that if you wanted to. You're star-studded. So you could throw your weight around like, do you know who I am, chick? Like, are we serious right now? And again, they could be a star too, and they could do the same thing. They've done the same thing. So now you're looking at persuasion from a whole totally different perspective, or it's being asked of you anyway. That's the situation at hand. Now, the obstacle is the reason that you present yourself in such a way is because you are under the belief that you're supposed to be the same prototype in the spotlight or when it comes to fame as those that have came before you. Pause, because that's crazy. But it's true. And I'm getting that you didn't start off that way. And not for nothing, it's not meant for you to take that path. And the obstacle is you're feeling trapped in the path that you're assigned to take. I'm getting from the Hanged Man that you know what your assignment is. It's unorthodox. It's the road less traveled. It's even kind of unprecedented. And what comes with it is also waiting, in a sense of there being a lack of direction. But what I'm getting is this Hanged Man position, this is the direction. You don't want to accept that. You want action. You want impulsive. You want, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk your shit. You want to do more than it looks like what you're doing. You want to be a little showy. I'm just keeping it a bean. You want to show off more. You want to, you know what I'm saying? And you're not realizing that the obstacle is actually the thing that's right in front of your face. It's assigned to you. It's meant for you. So I'm getting that you feel, what's that word? You feel almost embarrassed to play the position that you've been assigned because it's not like the typical superstar. Now, the action being recommended is for you to fold on that belief. It's nonsense. For you, that's not your path. That's not the way that you're supposed to do it. It doesn't mean that you're not a star. It doesn't mean that you're not recognized. It doesn't mean that you don't have power. It doesn't mean that people don't see you. It's just people see you in a different way, in a different light. So you need to admit defeat, but not in admitting defeat in what you're assigned to do. This is what you're assigned to do is out of your control. You've been called, is what I'm getting. So you got to admit your own self-righteous defeat, get better control of your impulses, give everyone that you encounter an even playing field. I'm getting the playing hard to get role here because it's necessary for your foundation and your path. You attract. All you got to do is attract. So master attraction, not going forth. Don't master aggression. Master attraction. Because your gold mine is right in front of you. It's right at your feet. You can literally do this standing on your head as the Hangman depicts. Should you continue in that vein, you're going to gain perspective. You're going to gain the proper perspective. Now, should you follow this path or the action recommended taking, you're going to get challenging news. I'm not going to call it bad news. It's going to be bad news because, again, the way that you think that you should be doing things. I'm a superstar. I shouldn't have to wait on money. I shouldn't have to take less money. I shouldn't have to accept less money. I shouldn't have to charge less. I'm great. But this outcome is saying that your money problems is going to enable you to see who does not appreciate you. They don't value you because you're not doing it like the status quo of celebrities do it. The status quo of actors, actresses, social media influencers are doing it. So they're going to look at you like, oh, you don't got the bag. You ain't wearing the bag. You're not driving the bag. You're not taking us all out. You're not like, the fuck out of here. Use a lane. Male, female, make it fit the way it's supposed to fit. Pause. But this is why you're going to experience this money financial dichotomy with what it is that you're doing. Because they have no idea what that Hanged Man energy is going to do for you. I'm getting no one knows. This is so Neptunian, no one knows. You don't know it. You feel it. You've been gotten the downloads of what your path is. You know what you're supposed to do. You just want to keep going against the grain because you're like, it's kind of like, God, why me? It's just like, why the fuck not?